Ja.
Är det på gång eller?
Ja.
För det då kommer det upp på
live.
min också, va?
Det är bra. Vad sa du? Ja.
Nice.
Ska jag räkna ner eller?
Kör på du.
Är ni klara eller?
Jo.
Japp.
3, 2, 1, kör! Så.
Ja. Failar första rummet.
Ska vi se vad som har tur då?
Shit.
Han fick inte den
Shit,
här.
där var det fail.
Det är där. I'm in the lead.
1001, 1002, 3.
Not for long though.
Nice. Låter det bra eller?
Timern.
Timern startar om varje 10:e sekund.
Vi får börja om.
Nej, det kan vi inte göra.
Vad är timern nu liksom? Den startar om var 10:e sekund.
Skit i det. Nu leder jag, nu kör vi.
Nej, vi bara kör för fan.
Ja,
Ja, men timern stämmer ju inte.
Nej,
det spelar ingen roll.
med bara. Hela timern är inte med. Fortsätt köra.
Ja, där. Va? Nej.
Ja, lite större bara.
Vadå, stod jag still med Link?
Ja, det är bra.
Jaha, då... Ja, det var ju första grottan. Jag failade något så in i bomben där. Där med en helt rust.
Yes!
Ja, det är synd Jonas.
Shit. Oh! Jag vill inte dö där bara. Får det lugnt. Bra span.
Det är inget roligt här.
Ja, nu är det.
Yeah, BB's in break.
Ja, det går bra än så länge. Aj, 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 aj. Fan, om du får 2 pöser då blir jag helt vansinnig. Nej!
Du gjorde rätt i så fall.
Det var en pöse. Ah!
Ja, han måste ha en till.
Ja, jag vet. Shit.
Det är fortfarande med runt 10.
Och han attack 4 vet du, är jag röd.
Shit.
Ah.
Oj, ja.
25% chans. Det är sjukt det där. Ah.
Okidoki.
Det är runt 10 sekunder ändå.
Ah. Det är det som är lite synd med racen. Att det inte blir riktigt jämnt.
Bättre med 1%.
Jag hoppas att jag får en pöse på i Death Mountain. Annars kör jag rökt.
ledningen. Jag vet inte.
Pösar du på?
Jag tror
Ja. Too many bags.
Too many bags.
Too many bags.
Get enough of bags.
Ja, men du. Den här knappen.
Okay. Yeah, world record for that.
No,
World record for you.
not this run.
But a good time.
Hello. Yeah.
Hallå? Ja? Ja.
Nah. Shit. Aj!
Det var en gång en räka som skulle ut och äta. Ska jag fortsätta? Du gamla, du fria, du fjällhöga nord, du tysta, du glädjerika sköna. Okay. Är det bra? Yeah, welcome to the Dream Marathon here on DreamHack. There's a race going on. Måste jag stå här för att det ska höras? Okay, so we are like 12 minutes in and BadBrakes is in the lead. Eller inte? Yes, he is. All right. So in this game, it's very different from other Zelda games. It's because you need to gather points and level up and stuff. There are two ways of getting points here. You can get small drops. Enemies who is worth 30 points or less gives you small points, and above give you the big drops. Every 6 enemy gives you a small or big drop. Yeah. So this game was released in 1986, I guess. 88. Are you sure? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So ProGN here on the left, I guess he's got the world record, and BB is like number 4, if I'm not mistaken, or something.
5.
Number 5. All right. So it's gonna be a tight race.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Okay. Yeah. ProGN had, there is one in 4 chance you can get Sword 4 out of Palace 1, and ProGN got it. So he's gonna take the lead with about 20 seconds going to the hammer. That's pretty much the time you... Oh, okay. Oh, all right. So from the what? McDonald's. Ska vi byta plats? Yeah. Okay. Nej, du får inte sitta där. Ja, ja. Gör det. Okay, so when you get 411, you gain about 20 seconds over the bad leveling. And it's totally RNG based. And this is the world famous Death Mountain. It's a hard place. It's the next hardest place in the game. Valley of Death is more harder, or people think so. In recent years, this game has grown exponentially with like 25 runners so far. Yeah. So let's see what I'm gonna talk about next. Yeah. So BadBrakes was in the lead with like 15 seconds, but he lost it all because he got the bad pattern and the bad leveling, the bad RNG, and he got one less level than ProGN got. So it takes more hits to kill enemies, of course. That's the main reason why he is losing time at the moment. But I think they're gonna get even to the hammer. So, okay, they are in the same cave now, so it's getting really close. I think my prediction is gonna be correct, that the ProGN is gonna gain, and they are gonna be even, like, to the hammer. So yeah. So I don't know if anybody in the chat or if there are mods or anything, but there's like leaderboards and stuff if you want to post it. If you want to learn this game, you should go to the homepage redcandle.us. There you get the information on how to speedrun Zelda 1 and Zelda 2, the original ones for the NES. Okay. BadBrakes is entering Hammer Cave. Okay. So these jumping bunnies are hard. This is the 100% all keys categories, so they're gonna get all the keys. This is the biggest category in this game. There's like over 25 or like 30 times in total for this category. I myself is like number 18 or something. I'm not very good. My time is like 125. Yeah, oh, they are pretty much even now. Okay, ProGN took the lead now, so I was correct about that. They're entering the Hammer Cave. So you can see he gained like 20 to 30 seconds on the BadBrakes just because he got really bad luck here on the drops here. BadBrakes. Yeah. So ProGN is getting all the gold, and BadBrakes is getting all the bottles that you don't need at the moment. So GN is probably gonna get a bigger lead going into Palace 2. If he doesn't do any mistakes or stuff, you know. There are some random encounters that can make you lose time and stuff.
Tappa 1,5 minut.
I Palace 2?
Ja, i 4.
Okay, yeah.
1 minut. 1,5.
Yeah, as you can see now, ProGN has like 1,000 more points than BadBrakes, and he got 2 levels more than BadBrakes. So BadBrakes has had a bloody awful descent from the Valley of Death, or I mean Death Valley, whatever they're called, pretty much the same. Okay. And now the fun begins. They need to get downward stab, and but first they need to get some medicine because there's a lady in the town who wants to. She has like a sick kid or whatever. Who cares? She has like this kid that needs some medicine to survive, and the bad guys, the Ganon minions, have hidden the shit in the cave. So they need to grab that. If you play this for like the first time or something, you get to learn this in the cave in the town. But you do preemptive stuff, like you get all the stuff, so you only have to visit towns once. like a casual runner, for example, would probably go to the town twice. I don't remember the. It's like the white town. It has a church and stuff. You get fairy. In this game, you can turn into a fairy and go up stuff into small cracks and shit. And downward stab is pretty good. It's the best attack in this game. So yeah, in this category, you need to collect all the keys. So this is actually a pretty fun category to watch because you get to see most of the palaces and so on. You know, in ordinary 100%, you skip like 1 hour of the game or something. You just fire through that shit and you don't see anything of the game, pretty much. And I don't know what BadBrakes is doing, but it's... Okay, close. Okay, they're both in the medicine cave. I think BadBrakes gained some time here. That's pretty good. So... Yeah. So these guys are called something, I don't remember. But they throw axes and shit. Yeah, and that was a medicine, and he can do a... he didn't do a death abuse there. That's too bad. BadBrakes. Suicide. Nice. Yo. Oh, fuck. Okay, alright. He could have gained some time by doing death abuses there. But you might need it later in like Palace 4, because you're gonna do at least 3. If you don't die before it, you can do at least 3 death abuses in that and gain like a minute. If you do it ordinary. So they are going to town now, and they're gonna get some stuff.
Whoa.
And you're picking up the extra life, yeah? You almost got it. Good. Yeah, so this town is pretty famous. No, it's not. It's not like Kakariko or something, but BadBrakes is having a bad... Run for us! Okay, good. Yeah. So Gian is in the town. He's gonna get downward stab here. So this is the one town you get 2 items in. So from the guy who lives in the church thingy, you get downward stab. I think that BadBrakes is about 20 seconds after or more. So this guy, I think he's the guy, if you have played Zelda Twilight Princess or something, there's a guy, you turn into a wolf and talk with someone. That's the guy from whatever. He learns you like 100% all keys.
Yeah.
I've said it like 3 times already, but for the new players, this is the most competitive category in the Zelda 2 community. So yeah, so we are here in DreamHack. This is the first time like speedruns have been here, and yeah. Now we can turn into a fairy. That's very good. Oh. Okay. So BB is talking with the guy, the wizard, and Progean is leaving town. I would say that Progean is about 35 seconds ahead at this moment. All because of pretty much... okay, he lost like 5 seconds there. But he can be lucky here if he... Okay. Yeah. So there are people here in the back who wonder what speedrunning is. Speedrunning is you compete, well, you don't have to compete, but you finish game as fast as possible with using all the glitches and stuff the game allows you to do. So if you have a cartridge, then you can do it from the cartridge without using like a Game Genie or whatever. It's allowed. And then of course we have different categories like 100%,
Come on, P-bag.
100% deathless. It's the most prestige one for this game. It's the oldest SDA category. From when I think it was like what's his name? No, not Breakdown had the world record back in the day, like 2000 something. And from that moment on, it's been a tradition to compete in this game like Deathless. And Deathless is like 58 minutes now or something. But this category is pretty new. It was called like Extreme Rules like 2 years ago. But the community itself thought it was a pretty lame name. And it was taken from like Twin Galaxies, some shitty site somewhere that no one cares about anymore. So we took the category because we loved it and we turned it into a pure speedrunning category, allowing to do like skips. Okay, so yeah. Okay. BadBrakes is having a really bad luck with the drops. He's, I would say, like 1,000 points or more after ProGN at this point. But yeah. In these palettes you get the glove. With the glove you can break blocks and stuff. I don't know. Like the glove is also featured in A Link to the Past and all these other games, but this is the first. I think this is the first game it was featured in. I'm not sure. Some other Zelda experts in the chat could prove me wrong. I don't remember if the original game had like the glove. I think it had the ring, but that's not the same thing. So yeah. So this game is very much alive in the speedrunning community because this is totally unique. Like the original Zelda game, yeah, it's great, but A Link to the Past like improved everything about it. So most people run that game instead of the original one. But this one is still. I almost died there. Oh! Okay, good. Where was I? Yeah. So yeah, like A Link to the Past improved like everything from the original Zelda game, and this is still unique. Like, I don't think they will never ever do like a sequel or whatever for this game, like never. It sold pretty good. I guess it's like a top 10 best sold NES games ever. It was the most sold game in Sweden in 1988, I think. Except Super Mario Bros. 1. Like last week there was a documentary about NES and how NES impacted Swedes in general. It's a really good documentary. I don't remember its name, but it's on YouTube, so everybody can go and watch that. It's like 3 hours long. Yeah, so I don't know, besides like the USA and Japan, I think the NES has the most impact on Swedes around the world. Like we had like Nintendo championships here in Sweden and stuff. Yeah.
91, I played on it.
Yeah, BadBrakes played on the Swedish Nintendo championships in 91. My hometown was the premier place in 90. And, yeah. Yeah, and also in 1990 there was the Nintendo World Championships. Of course, the world wasn't included. It was only the Americans who had the pleasure of doing that stuff. And it was won by Tor Ekelund. He's also the world champion in Tetris.
Whoa.
Some random facts about the NES. Nice. I think BadBrakes is gonna gain some time here. I hope so. But ProGN got attack 5 and he got 4. So we have to see about that. Yeah, I can't see chat, so if you have questions, I have to, I don't know. I can't answer your questions, sorry. So yeah, these skulls, those are the hardest. They only give like 50 points, but it takes like 100 hits to kill those guys. So like in the early days, speedrunners tried to gain points by killing those guys and lost like minutes. And after that, we applied like tactics to get. We can actually decide where drops are coming from, which enemies. If you jump over an enemy, you can move like the drops to another enemy, like into the game. And by doing that, BadBrakes is almost fucked. Okay. BadBrakes got he got 0 life. And he got a he got a mean enemy coming out. Yeah.
Kan jag ta en till upgrade här?
Okay, BadBrakes. Nice. Okay. Let's see if Progean can do the quick kill on this guy. You do 2 hits on the head first, or 1, or whatever. Yeah, it was pretty good. Nice. I think that BadBrakes is like a minute after now, behind, I mean.
Oh, this is gonna be tough.
And this room is the hardest one in this palace if you don't have any life, because there's a mean blue guy and this guy. And yeah, I told you so. Yeah. But anyways. Oh, Progean got lucky, he got to the path, so he didn't get a big encounter there. There is like a red jar if you want it here, but I don't think he's going for it, no. I think that Ian lost some time with encounters, but BadBrakes also lost time because he died. So I don't think it's like even at the moment. You don't want to get encounter in the cemetery because that's a really hard place to get encounters. Downward stab. Hey! Come on, BadBrakes. Kill him. Yes. Nice. Yeah. So BadBrakes has had a lot of bad luck. But shit can happen. There's a lot of RNG in this game. Like Progean gets a lot of encounters that he doesn't want. So every encounter he will lose like 10 seconds or something. But we got lucky with a drop there. Nice. Let's see if BadBrakes can get out of the swamp without getting an encounter. Yes. He's gaining some time here. And if he's... Okay, wait.
It's a strat,
there's some different strats here that I don't know about. He's gonna do some Jesus stuff.
Here. Come on, baby.
He's got some bad luck with the... He's trying some new stuff here, but it didn't work out. Yeah, Palace 3 is pretty hard. There's like this room with lava. No, don't get an account! Okay, this is not good for BadBrakes. Those guys are really hard. This is the King's Tomb. Yeah, by King's Tomb. Well, as I said earlier, there's a room in this palace, like there's lava and pillars, and there are some small things that can kill you. And this is one of the places you die a lot in when you're trying to YOLO it.
Let's do it.
Come on, BadBrakes, you can do this.
Whoop.
Oh yeah, nice. Yes. Yeah, this place. This is the hardest place. Like these fuckers can kill you pretty easily. Like they go right, so you think you're safe, then randomly they jump to the left and put you down the lava and you get screwed. But Progean, he's got lucky here. That's nice. He got a quick kill on that guy. Nice. ProGN is getting the snooze ready. Okay, BadBrakes is getting the key here. I think it's like 2 minutes between the guys right now. We have to see what happens. Okay, ProGN is through the hard part. I invented a glitch in this room that ProGN is. There's a door there, but if you make a red jar spawn, take that red jar and go up and down the elevator, suddenly the door will disappear and you have an extra key you can use. We made a whole category based on that glitch pretty much. It's like no fairy keying something. I don't know if like someone in the Zelda 2 crew is in the chat, they can post that information about that category. Like there's a lot of categories in this game, and there's also like a Japanese version of this game that is totally different from this one.
Whoa!
In the Japanese version you have fixed leveling, so if you get 50, you have to take whatever level you have. You can't like skip levels like you do in this version, because you can manipulate like the points here, but you can't do that in the Japanese version. So you have to take whatever you get. So basically what you do you start the game, you go through Palace 1, you end up with having like attack 7 and kill everything in like 2 hits in the Japanese version, if you're really good. So before you get to like Death Mountain, you have attack 8, and you have the highest attack level even before entering Palace 2 in the Japanese version. So it's pretty much like it's like vanilla Link. There's like only 5 Japanese people playing the Zelda 2, the Japanese version. Link no Boken. I think there's pretty much, we have tried to involve like the Japanese community in this game, but there haven't been a lot of action. Most Japanese players hang on Nico, like the Japanese YouTube and Twitch together. We've been trying to get people coming to Twitch and hang and race with us, but it hasn't been too successful. So yeah. Okay, so BadBrakes is now in the end game of Palace 3 and ProGN is leaving. ProGN is gonna leave Västerås for something else. Jag vet inte vad heter öarna liksom? Vänster och höger. Whatever. This version of Hyrule is 2 islands, one to the left, one to the right. ProGN is now leaving the left and going to the right one. Yeah. So this is the Zelda game that is most close to Game of Thrones, because you kill everything and everybody dies and shit. Everybody tries to kill you. Like if you talk with random people in town, they're going to kill you, trying to stab you. They turn into bats or enemies. No one really likes Link. I don't know why. So if you talk with the wrong person, you're gonna die in town. Yeah, and this lady here, she has like a sore throat, so she asked Link to get her some water, and the fountain is like 2 meters from her. So she's a lazy bitch, pretty much. Yeah. Finally, BadBrakes has caught up to ProGN in the leveling. Finally. Like, whoa! Shia LaBeouf.
Hi.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Okay. It's okay now.
So now,
You can
now
dance
BadBrakes can gain time because they are even now. So, after Palace 1, he has been in a disadvantage until now, pretty much, and it's been like 20 minutes of gameplay so far. So now the race is on. So I don't know if BadBrakes is gonna take early fire. He's going to do that. Okay, nice. Protean he avoided those encounters very good there. There are two ways of doing this palace. You can go kid first, like these guys are doing. You can go do half the palace, get the shoes that makes you Jesus. You can walk on water. Then go and take this kid up to the town to the left, where you get stuff. You get like reflect and upward stab, I think. In this town that Protean is going to, there's gonna be a frame perfect trick or pixel perfect trick. It's called the super jump. It's one of the hardest tricks in the game. But he's gonna take this extra life. And if you pick up stuff using the fairy, you cancel the animation. So usually you see Link do 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 do, but you cancel that shit and you save like 2 or 3 seconds by just using the fairy to grab stuff. Here's 2 encounters. Let's see if he gets the first one for GN here. He's gonna gain some time. Let's see if he gets the second one. Yes, 2 perfect skips. So we think this is intentional. Like the programmers had a plan that they allow us to do that. Some people disagree. We don't give a fuck about those guys. Okay, now coming up on GN's screen here is the super jump. Okay.
Oh, lose time.
Fourth try.
Fourth try.
So that's pixel perfect jump right there.
Gotta save the baby.
And BadBrakes saved the baby and he used the fairy, so he skips the animation where he picks up the child and holds it over his head. That's pretty hilarious if you don't do that, but whatever. So if you're a fan of the Angry Video Game Nerd, you know that he likes this game. And it's pretty hard.
Shit, damn, I got a sound.
Yeah, these guys don't talk a lot, so I guess I have to continue. Okay, Prodigy is gonna get the
Ouch!
He's gonna get the reflect. You need this spell to beat the upcoming boss, Karok. He's the biggest RNG. He's the guy with the biggest RNG in the whole game. Like he's 100% RNG based. So it's just lucky if you get a fast fight or a slow fight. BadBrakes has entered the town. You need to talk with the lady. I have some sexy time with a hag. Good stuff. BadBrakes. Okay. Third try. Fourth try. Fifth try. Okay, nice.
That is a crazy jump.
Yeah. So I think that jump was invented by Arctic Eagle. I think the first time I saw that was like in a video from Speed Demons Archives, like from whenever. And everybody's implemented that glitch. BadBrakes is trying to pull some stuff on Protean here. He said like, you forgot something, and Protean was like, no I didn't. And BadBrakes was like, there. This fight is turning ugly. This is gonna be awesome. So this is the labyrinth. Yeah. If you look really closely where Protean is going next, you can see that one part of this labyrinth looks like the screw attack from Metroid, like that symbol right there. I don't know if that's intentional, but we call it the screw attack. Like if you watch Pro GM, and he's going into the screw attack symbol right now, like that one. And obviously, because this is a Zelda game, the longest path is the right path. It's always like that. Like the last possible outcome is the right one. Okay. So this is the palace you do like 2 or 3 death abuses in to gain a lot of time. So let's see if these guys are gonna do that. I think that BadBrakes need to be played safe, or I don't know if he dares to. Okay. Oh, BadBrakes got a bad encounter luck here.
Hi.
So Protean is doing the first step abuse. You save like 15 seconds or something.
3.5.
Yeah. So this game is considered one of the hardest Zelda games. I don't know if that's true, because I find this pretty easy. But it's easier at least than the first Zelda one. The first Zelda is of course on the one, whatever. And Boogiavel is practicing some Link to the Past here beside me. You're gonna see that tomorrow. Some good Zelda games as well. And we got Gorn guy somewhere. Yeah, he's over there looking tight. Gonna do some Majora's Mask sometime. Okay. So it's time for another death abuse here, I think. Okay, this is not the hardest part of the castle or palace. This is the next one. Like, if you're a fan of like Castlevania, you know there's like flying Medusa heads and shit. It's bloody awful. And the next room that he's gonna death abuse in has a lot of those enemies. Okay, BadBrakes is gonna do a super jump. Ah! Nice. If you like this game, there's actually a team I created called the Zelda 2 crew. If you go to twitch.tv/team/Zelda, you get most of the Zelda 2 runners combined into one team. So if you like this game, you should follow all of these guys. Of course, it's the combined best runners in the world from like all over, from like Canada, USA, Finland, Sweden, Norway, or whatever. So the Zelda 2 community got their own team. So if you need like the Zelda 2 fix, you will always see like Simple Dude or someone like that stream this game like every day.
What?
Okay, so nice. And the run after this, I think it's supposed to be Mega Man 2, I'm not sure. Grupp, är Freddy här? Okay, alright. I guess the next game is gonna be Mega Man 2 after this. Hello, Yoka. You sexy beast. Yeah, he's the runner, by the way. Yeah, this marathon is actually gonna have a lot of Mega Man stuff. Like, we have like Mega Man 2 is gonna be a teaser. Then we're gonna have a big ass, like 3 or 4 hours, just a long fucking block of Mega Man games, like this night. And it's gonna be awesome. We're gonna have like the original Mega Man by Cool Kid. We're gonna have like Mega Man free race between Infested and Druvan. Mega Man 4 by Infested. Mega Man X3 by Ginny. And Mega Man 7 by Yoka again. It's gonna be a good block. So that's tonight's entertainment. So don't you leave this channel.
I sneak in there.
Yeah, so ProGN is entering the boss here, the biggest RNG element in this game. RNG is random number generator. It's like, it's random. Like you have like if you have poker, you have like 1 in 50 to get a card or whatever. It's like that. I'm very bad of explaining that shit. Okay, ProGN has he has a pretty bad fight.
Really bad fight.
Yeah.
I sure hope.
Yeah, and the guy really wants. Okay, there was a good ending, but he lost like 10 to 12 seconds in that fight alone, and it's all RNG based. Like, there's no clue. You don't know where the guy will turn up, so nothing you can do about that. And now BadBrakes is going to the last part of this palace. Will you do a death abuse here, BadBrakes?
Yes.
Okay, BadBrakes will do a death abuse as well here. So now ProGN is doing the Jesus walk. I don't know if...
I don't get a job. Oh shit.
Yeah, BadBrakes is at the hardest room in this palace. But for some reason, he only spawned like one guy. Usually, okay, he had... You have 50-50 shot from that statue to get a red jar or an enemy. So if you do on magic, yeah, you need magic to kill the boss. And if you don't have magic there, you need to commit suicide just to get your full magic back so you can actually defeat the boss in this palace. Yeah. So now ProGN needs to go back and get the key because this is the category 100% all keys. Let's see how good fight BadBrakes will get against this.
Nej, det är inte alls det. Vi ändrade bara för Freddy skulle komma senare.
Okay, we made some changes in the schedule. I'm supposed to be the second game, but we changed it because something. So the next game will be Mega Man 2 at least. Mega Man 2 is of course considered the best Mega Man game of the NES era. Okay. So BadBrakes is done with that palace. Double red jar, nice. Borde jag ha Ja, bra. Okay. Sorry about the bork. It's hard to contain my excitement, and if I'm excited, I usually use Swedish. Yeah. So BadBrakes is gonna get attack 8 and he's gonna kill everything in sight. ProGN is gonna get the flute. Like the flute is only used for 2 things in this game. Like in the Japanese version, it's like a troll guarding a bridge or under the bridge, like in the Grimm sagas, the 3 getar, whatever that story is called. And you also make a palace appear in the desert. Okay. Yeah. So the boss in this palace is called Guma. Like people who played Ocarina of Time know that name. It's like a big spider or whatever. In this guy, it's a fat bastard with a big ass morning star or mace that tries to kill you.
Shit.
BadBrakes, got the key, got the key. Nice. Get the jar. Nice. So, yeah. Okay, so like it's like I would say it's like 2.5 minutes between these guys. And Prodean, he magically made a jar appear for some reason. That's nice, awesome. In the Japanese version, if you watch the BadBrakes, he jumped over a blue guy. In the Japanese version, that's not a blue guy. That's actually a boss, like the horse guy from the Palace 1. He returns and wants to kill you, but he's pretty easy. And he makes like a sound every time you hit him, so it's pretty funny. So if you go to YouTube and search for like Japanese Zelda 2, you can see the differences between the American version and the Japanese version. So a lot of bosses is not the same. Like the Japs, they reuse like a lot of bosses in their game, and they have like loading times when you walk into towns and out of towns. So it makes that game pretty awful to play on the original like Famicom disk system. Okay, Progean is gonna go and fight the guy, the boss. Guma, King Kuma. BadBrakes is going to the last part of the palace. And now Progean is gonna try to jump. You can get a quick kill if you go into his hitbox and they would downward stab. You can do a jackhammer thingy and kill him like in less than 1 second. It's pretty hard. It's really hard. That was a pretty good fight there from Progean.
Well, it wasn't.
Okay, it wasn't. I'm trying to be modest here. Okay. So Progean is gonna get a heart in the middle of the ocean.
BadBrakes is gonna get the last key before the boss, and then he's gonna kill the boss, of course.
Okay. I lost my count.
Okay. River Dance Hype.
River Dance High.
River Dance Harp. Let's see if we get the skip.
Hi.
He got the skip.
Aye.
He saved like 20 seconds there alone, or even more. That's one of the hardest skips you can do. Like, you skip an entire section of this game that looks like this, just because you did that. Okay. BadBrakes is entering in King Guma soon. The boss in Palace 6 is Volvagia. If you played Ocarina of Time, you know that's a dragon that flies around and tries to kill you. BadBrakes is doing a different strat. He jumps over the guy and he
Come on.
tries to push him to the
Whoa,
left.
whoa, whoa.
Okay, okay, he didn't die. That was pretty close. Okay, nice BadBrakes.
Too close.
Too close. Too close for comfort.
I didn't
Shit.
get over there.
It was really close. ProGN is now gonna make the hidden town disappear. And you get two things in this town. You get three things. You get like a spell called Spell. You get like a magic jar here. And you get the magic key. When you pick up this key, you don't need any more. From South Park?
Going for a soft one here.
Okay. Well, at least when you get this key, you don't have to pick up any more keys. Well, you have to. Some boss battles are like weird. Like you have this master key, but you have to kill a boss. You have to pick up the key that the boss gives you, but you don't have to use it like ever. For some reason, it's programmed that way. I don't know why and why they thought that would be. Oh, what are you doing?
I forgot about that.
That's good.
Nice.
That's good.
BadBrakes is gonna win now because of that. It's awesome. Yeah. So he got this spell called Spell. It's very useful in the Valley of Death that comes after this palace. BadBrakes is on the last encounter before the hidden town. Yeah.
Gotta meet you.
So yeah, like 3 years ago, we didn't know that you can spawn this cave or whatever earlier than you could.
No, it's
No.
It's the same. Oh, whatever. Fuck it.
Gotta meet you.
What?
Gotta meet you.
Oh.
So, now BadBrakes and ProGN is gonna meet here in the cave.
Hi.
Nice. I think the battery is dead, but whatever. Okay, he got a... Ian almost got a good pattern there, but he didn't. Like, you're gonna get the last part here on the beach. Now he got full magic and full hearts, life, whatever. This is the second. This is the second time you use the flute. You spawn this palace. He spawned right way.
I had hoped you would go down there.
Oh shit. What the hell?
Yes. More.
Okay,
Nice.
that's what's grabbing.
Oh, that was my 6 count.
Oh. Well, you placed the drop somewhere in Palace 6?
What?
You placed the drop in Palace 6?
Yeah. Shit. Orange eyeball. Hi. No.
Victor, you fool, I love you. Come on, join the ride.
Red jar.
Jag trodde han hörde. Ah, okay, nice. Okay, the battery went out, the thingy, so we had to... The dragon's name? Arbok. Okay. In this game it's called...
Är det min mick?
Hallå? Nu då? Är det... Ja,
Kan ha varit min mick.
Ja, okej. Progean is entering the boss thingy. Are you gonna go for the quick kill, Progean?
No.
Okay. He's not gonna do the jackhammer, but he's gonna do something. He's gonna do this. You can get a one cycle perfect. Ah! Nice. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Really nice. So the next palace is the Grand Palace, the big palace. BadBrakes, did you get it? It's like a frame perfect thingy. You can get like a ceiling walk, and you can walk on the roof where BadBrakes is, and you don't have to use the key and lose time because the door transition pretty much takes like 1 or 2 seconds to get the door to open.
Hi.
Okay. Rogian is gonna get the panda. The last spell. Most powerful magic, indeed.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
But
No, no.
BadBrakes is too close to the lava. I've done that myself. I'm too close to the lava and you die randomly. Like, it sucks you up and
I
kills you.
lost my
Okay, Pro GM is gonna go with 2 bridges. BadBrakes is gonna quick kill Rabonak. At least try.
Whoa.
Okay. Like you can
Whoa.
quick kill this. Fuck! Nice. Go
I
on.
got a sound cue there.
Yeah,
I
nice.
didn't hear the sound.
Okay, he saved it.
What?
Okay. So Pro GM is gonna take an encounter here because he wants to skip this next part. Like under the cross there is like an encounter thingy. And by doing this you skip that part altogether.
Whoa.
Okay. Like if things get too serious on Pro GM screen, he's gonna use the spell called spell and make these enemies turn into jellies, so it makes it all easier. That's one of the strats you use when you do this. You can do this like in the dark, like you don't get the candle. And Pro GM got the world record in that category as well. But because we are here in DreamHack and it's a competitive environment, we wanted to make this a race. So we got the 2 best runners in Europe, obviously the world, and to get them and race each other in this game. So far so good. Whoa! Nice. BadBrakes is entering the weirdest town. It's like deserted from the war in Zelda 1. So only a wise guy is left. I don't know the story about that, but it's pretty dangerous. Pro GM is entering the Grand Palace, the best music in the game, in my opinion. It's right here. Let's listen to it.
Whoa.
So BadBrakes is gonna enter the Valley of Death soon. The thing about this last palace is like it's a big ass maze and there's only 2 paths that you can come to the end of it. And BadBrakes got a lot of he got a fucking awful encounter there. He's gonna lose a lot of time. BadBrakes, come on. Yes, please. He got it. So yeah, so if you never played this Zelda and you don't know where to go in this palace, you can lose like 2 or 3 hours by just randomly go on different way, different path. That after you have been like going a different path in like 20 minutes, you turn up into a dead end. So as I said earlier, there's a homepage called redcanada.us. Every castle has a map where the enemies are, what path you need to take, and where the treasures are. So if you want to learn this game, you should visit that homepage. Also, if you want to contribute, you should join the Speed Demons Archive forums.
Ah, you bastard! Ah.
Rogian had a brilliant room there. It's pretty tricky getting that. You can hit 2 blocks in one hit. Damn. Yeah, so don't forget to follow these 2 great runners. Like in the bottom you can see their Twitch channels, so please follow those. Because if you like this game and you don't follow these guys, you're doing something wrong, to be honest, because they are the best of the best. They really deserve followers.
Right.
So BadBrakes, he jumps over. There's a little crack there, so if you don't do a small jump there, you will fall down and lose a lot of time. Prodean just killed his own avatar. That's nice. That big blue thingy is his avatar. Protean is entering the hardest boss in the game. On the lips. He's gonna, yeah. If you notice, he did like 4 hits in once. If you do that, you can kill this guy pretty fast. So now he needs to be lucky here, because he's gonna meet Dark Link here, which is the last enemy in this game. This is the game that introduces Dark Link into the world. Bum, 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 bum.
Alright.
Protean is having a pretty good fight. 1 more hit.
We have time.
Nice.
18:08. 1 hour, 18 minutes, and 08 seconds. It's a really good time. It's like 7 minutes faster than my personal best, so. BadBrakes is having a bad time with the drops. It sums up his race, pretty much. Like it's a 50-50 chance that you get that red idiot or a jar, and finally after like 10 tries he got the red jar. Nice. So BadBrakes is improvising. Awesome. Yeah, and while you watch BadBrakes finish the game, don't forget to follow these 2 great runners. Yeah. It would have been a more even race if he hadn't had the bad luck in the beginning. That's why a lot of people in the Zelda 2 community doesn't like this this category, because it's RNG based, and if you don't get like the first P bag in less than 30 seconds, you reset until you get it. And even if you get it, you need to at least get one more P bag in the first palace. And if you don't get it after 9 minutes, you reset again until you get 411 out of Palace 1. Because you lose minutes if you don't get it, pretty much. And it's all RNG based.
Hi.
Okay, BadBrakes is entering Thunderbird. Like if you play this low percent, you can use like sword 1 here, attack 1. This guy takes like 96 or 98 hits to kill. Oh, BadBrakes had a really good fight there. Wow! Come on, more hit. Oh, nice.
It was better than my fight.
It was really good.
Ay, 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 ay.
And now he's entering the last fight against his own. Aha! Come on, be nice. Be nice.
Hi.
Come on.
Hi.
Come on. Nice. Yes. Oh, nice. Oh. Okay. Don't be a man. Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Great work, guys. That was the first run for this marathon. Don't forget to follow these guys. Awesome work. Du får ta handen i handen liksom så här.
Ja, jag tänkte bara...
Bara här. Yeah. So... Nice. Ja, fan. Det är bra. Ja, på